This is Jim Frimpson podcast. Today is another day, a day God has made for me and you. And I want you to know that you are a special person. You are so amazing, so fabulous. And then I believe that you are different among others. Yes, you are. You are different among others. You are you are different among others. There is no one like you. God created you differently. If I say you are different among others, I'm not saying that you are better than anybody, but you are different in the sight of God. You are different in the sight of God. God has created you so special that if you sit in a mirror and look at yourself, you see yourself as a different human being. You see yourself as individual who God created you as his own image. That's why I keep on telling people, nobody ever have seen God. You see, if somebody tells you he's better than you, I mean, the person is telling you he's better than you in economic sense. That probably he has more money than you, but that doesn't guarantee him or make him so special before God than you. You do. No. God created all of us different. God has given us opportunity to breathe the same air. We have the same nostrils as any human being. We have the same 5 fingers. We have the same eyes, 2 eyes. We have the same mouth. We have the same 2 legs. If you are better than me, then you have to walk on 4 legs or 6. That makes you so strong that you can't, if you don't want to move, nobody can move you. But we are the same. God created us the same. God has given us the same. If you look at yourself, if you sit down and before you tell somebody that you are better than that individual, I mean, apart from wealth, that probably you have better than that individual, we are all the same human being. We are all the same. There are some things that you can never deprive from any human being or even animal on this planet. You cannot, because God is so amazing. If God didn't do it, didn't show this, didn't give us for us to use this or something like that to show that he's God, some people would have, there are some things like air we breathe, the sunshine upon us, everything is equal. It's equal. God has given it to us for free. You don't buy air, you don't buy sun, you don't buy snow pouring on everybody. If you are a billionaire, your backyard, you have to wake up every morning to go and pry your snow. Of course, you have money, so somebody will do it for you. That doesn't mean that it means that we are all the same. You wake up and do the same work as poor person one is doing his or her. That is it. We are all the same. So one thing that I want to encourage you as a minority out there, one thing that I want to encourage you, I want you to be aware that you are also somebody. You are also unique. You are also special in the sight of God. You are also human being whom God created as his own image. God is proud of you. So be proud of yourself. God is proud of you. So be proud of yourself. Do not let somebody belittle you because of your skin color or your geographical location. Do not. Do not do that. Do not somebody see you as nothing because of your geographical location. I know wealth, when it comes to wealth, yes, some people are richer than others because of what their ancestors, great great ancestors did for them. So they might be richer than you. That doesn't make them so unique and different in the sight of God than anybody else. No, that doesn't. That doesn't make them so powerful in the sight of God. God said, I created all human beings as his own image. All. God didn't say, I created some human being as his own image. God said, I created all human beings as his own image. So why are you belittling your own self? Why are you always thinking about you are nobody? Sometimes we discriminate against our own self because of thoughts we had for ourselves all the time. Sometimes we, minority or human beings, we discriminate against ourselves. Maybe women will say, oh yeah, because we are women, we don't do this, we don't deserve this. Because we are blacks, we do this, we don't deserve this. Or because we are white people. No, do not just sit down and let some kind of ideas, some minority ideas overrule your life. I want to encourage you right now that what you taught to yourself, you talk to yourself, is whom you become. If you tell yourself that you are poor, the poverty will follow you the rest of your life. Believe me, if you think I'm lying, just start it right now. If you think you are nothing, you will never be something in life and you will be nothing the rest of your life. If you tell your children that they should, you know, they should be careful all the time. I think as a parent, sometimes you have to advise your children that be careful out there. There are some people who are, but that doesn't mean that you have to let them diminish themselves as a society, that they are nothing. No, you have to tell them who they are, what they can contribute to the society. And then, moreover, children learn from their family, children learn from their parents. If you live in a family that everybody is useless, they think they are nothing, they have bad attitude, the children in there will grow to become like that. So if you want to be successful, then try to change your attitude. Try to change your attitude. It's like you marry, you live with your spouse, and then the children see both of you fighting every day. See you all the time fighting every day. What do you think the child will grow to become? I remember I met a lady some time ago, and then she was saying because her parents always fight at home, always argue, she grew up to learn that arguing with her spouse justifies the righteousness. So anytime she is talking to her husband, she has to argue, she has to fight all the time, and that thinking has grown her marriage from husband, from man to man, up to now. Because what we learn from our family, from our parents, is what we become. If you think we live in a society that always you want to struggle for something without working hard for it, we will continue struggling for it all the time. That's why sometimes this is not politics, but I tell people that, you know, like in Africa, Africans have everything. Africans have almost everything on this planet. you can get to develop ourselves. But because we think our leadership believe that yes, we can't do anything for ourselves, that makes us the same up to now. If you look at some countries that doesn't have anything, but they do almost everything they want. Get everything they want. They develop everything they want. They put themselves in a position that there is nothing impossible in their society. Japanese. You look at Japanese, they are just small countries, small island, but almost half of the vehicles we use on this planet from Japan. From Japan. They believe that yes, they can do it. And they are doing it. The same thing. So if you live in a society, I'm just giving this, if you live in a society and believe, or you live in a family or married, and that you believe you can build yourself to become who you want to be, there is nothing better than what you have. You build on it and work hard on it. Build on it and work hard on it. And believe you will be successful. Because your thinking every day is whom you become. If you want. If you want to be successful, if you want to be this, if you want to be that, yes, you can. I was reading a book some time ago. And then there was a guy who went to seek for a job. Big company. This guy was not nobody. He started as a janitor in that company. But he had in mind that he wasn't in the company to work for them, but he wanted to be a partner in that company. Wanted to be a partner. Look at someone who came to a big corporation and then started as a janitor. He thought to himself that he wanted to be a partner. And this guy worked himself up, learned the system, got education, and then some years he became part of that organization. That is self motivation. That is something that you can do to build yourself, to build everybody, to build your family. There's nothing out there. Nobody is going to provide you anything you want if you don't work hard, if you don't ask for it, if you don't work hard for it. If you look at yourself as someone who don't deserve it, you will never deserve it. That's why I tell people, my family always advise, if you have a family and you don't love your family, nobody will come from outside to love that family. You have a husband and you don't respect your husband, don't think somebody from outside will come and then, respect him. Because before somebody would do something to you, they see you, they look at to you, they check your body language, how you speak, and for them either to respect you or disrespect you. So anything you want to do in life, anything you want to build on in life, you have to believe and have faith that you can do it and you deserve it and you are equal as any other human being on the planet. You are. You are equal as any other human being on the planet. So, folks, I'm so happy today to meet all of you, to let you know that yes, you can do anything. Yes, you can do anything. There is nothing out there that you cannot. I remember when our former President Barack Obama was competing to become US president. We Africans, we say, oh no, he's black, they won't vote for him. Oh, black, how can black man become US president? But you know what? God gave him wisdom. He trusted himself. He came up with a slogan and said, yes, we can. And he became the most powerful president of today in US history, the most smartest president in American history. And he's still loved today that if you want him to come back, he will become the best president in American history. He didn't see himself as black. He didn't see, but we, even the Africans, saw him as black. We cried and said, oh yeah, he's black, maybe the minority. No. What you see yourself, what you talk to yourself is what you become. If you talk to yourself as somebody who can do, who can be beneficial to others, yes, people will accept you. One thing I like about Americans, whites, some of them, is they don't see your skin to make decision of anything. They see what you can do for them. That's why Oprah Winfrey became one of the best talk show in American history. People didn't see her as black. People saw her as intelligent woman who always come up with smart ideas, smart stories to encourage others. She herself didn't see herself as black, so she don't deserve it. She did not. So I just want to encourage all of us as black people, as minority, that we should encourage ourselves, we should learn. If you don't know how to do things, learn. Learn. There are so many, institutions out there. Learn. Even we are lucky that this country, if you don't, you can get student loan to go to school to become whom you want to be. I mean, this is great opportunity. Why should you limit yourself? Why should you discourage yourself that yes, you can? No. So if you are a youth out there and listening to me, I want you to see yourself, stand in the mirror, and then ask yourself that why you can't do what you want. Why you can't. And then if there is something that you need to do about it, make decision right now and move forward and do it. And you become successful. I've seen so many Africans who came from Africa to Europe and other places who have become so powerful, so powerful, so loved in the society we are in. So just see yourself as somebody who can do it. I know minorities, we have so many difficulties. We face so many racism. We face systematic racism in this country, but that never, don't let that slow you down. Said knock the door, knock, knock, and it will be open unto you. Knock, seek, and you will find. Seek, and you will find. Ask, and then it will be given unto you. You see, anything in the Bible reflects in our life, anything God has said in the Bible. I don't know the Quran, but I know definitely what is in the Quran is mostly maybe translated in the Bible, or what is in the Bible translated in the Quran. It's almost the same. They are all, see, Muslim and Christians, Jesus Christ and Prophet Muhammad from the same region, the same tribe, the same people. We are all the same. So whatever is written in that book, either New or Old Testament or whatever, we are all the same. We are following the same trend. So ask yourself why you are not getting what you are looking for. You have to knock. You have to knock, not knocking like you sit down like this and say, "Oh God, God, give me money, give me money, give me money, give me, and then God gave you. It was olden days that God gave his children manna from heaven because he knew at that time that, hey, these people, if I don't feed them on the desert, they are going to perish to death. So he rained manna from heaven. But at the moment he brought them to the promised land, he stopped. He stopped. Say, feed yourself. Work hard to feed yourself. That is what it is. So if you want to be successful, push yourself. Push yourself. Yes, you can. Push yourself. There is nothing impossible out there. Push yourself. If you don't have education, just look for it. Go to school. What you want to be, go to school. If you live in Africa and then you are an African leader and then you think you've been borrowing money, ask yourself why you keep on borrowing. If there is something that you don't know or your society or your country needs, if they have to, you have to introduce new curriculum for them to study and become or create things that they deserve. Just introduce it. The same thing. If you live in a house, if you live in a family, you are in a distance, in a group that you think there is something that you need. It is very important for you to introduce. Do not limit yourself because you feel you don't deserve. Do not. Do not. God created us the same. God created us the same. God has given us everything. Like, look at the minerals on the planet. Like anything we use on this planet. You see, cars we drive, trains, lights, clothing, and everything that we use on this planet, luxury things and other things from the ground. From the ground. God provided it to us freely from the ground. You might think you are wearing gold necklace, you live in a luxury cars and other things. So you think you just somebody did it, studied, and then had that idea and created that thing. They dig it from the ground. Either it's a tree, somebody sold a tree, somebody, planted the tree, and then use it to manufacture what you are using. So anything we have on this planet, somebody worked hard to bring it up. So why don't you also learn about something? Why don't you also go out there and then improve your life? That yes, you too, you can. I think the time has come for us as minorities to empower ourselves, to encourage ourselves, to let everybody know that yes, we too, we are part of the society. We deserve it. There's nothing we too we can. If we put our mind in it, if we put our trust in it, yes, we can. This might be too controversial for some people. Some people will say, oh, what you're saying you're talking about race. This is not about racism. This is encouragement. This is something that will build you and then build your family. And then I'm telling you, if we start working on this, it doesn't matter who you are, it doesn't matter the state of your relationship with your family, the state of your country, the state of your town, your city, or anything. Do not depend on anybody because nobody will provide you or give you what they think is important to them. If they will provide it to you, they will provide what they think they don't need to you. They won't provide what is so important to them. But there is nothing important or better than you working for yourself to gain. That's why they said it's you know it's good. If you want to create wealth, you have to start working for yourself. You have to start doing things that will help you grow. Folks, today is uh, one of the episodes that I want all of you to learn from. I do believe if we all change our attitude, change our behavior towards ourselves, our friends, our families, and start coming up with ideas to support ourselves, we will all succeed. We will succeed. We will so powerful such a way that people, I mean, I'm telling you, take Japan for an example. It's a small country, but they are doing a lot, and they did a lot. The whole universe, they produce things that a lot of people can. China produce almost everything we have on this planet, all we need. It's because of adaptation. They adapted and believe in their mind that they can feed the whole world, they can clothe the whole world, they can produce anything for the whole world, and they are doing it. So if you live in anywhere, you are a minority country, you are from either Africa, Caribbean, or any country, and you think because of some reason you are not succeeding, if you're a leader, ask yourself, what are you doing wrong? What are you doing wrong? What are the things you are bringing into your country or introducing it into your children's life that is not important or is important? Are you giving a way for people to succeed or you are not? These are some of the things you have to ask yourself. And believe me, I might be saying this, maybe what I'm saying might not, you know, um, help others or some people might not take it, but I do believe if you take what I say, it will help. It will help you, help everybody. Folks, go ahead and then love and then like our message. Check it out on YouTube. We have channel called Y Group TV. Y Group TV on YouTube. Search it. We have so many messages out there. You can listen to the messages. Facebook, you can find us over there, and then I think Facebook and Instagram are the same. So check Instagram too. Maybe you might find some of them. And then we have WhatsApp group. WhatsApp group that we send all these messages. If you receive this message and you like it, forward it to your friend and invite them into the group. It's very, very important. It will help. It will help us grow ourselves. It will help us educate ourselves to, improve our life. I think the time has come for us to do things to help our children, our families out there, because what we do today is what will translate into our life, our children's life in the near future. If you sow a good seed today, you will harvest better fruits in the near future. So if you sowed bad seed today, don't think that bad seed is going to grow to become something in the near future after you have gone. So let us all start this to build ourselves. Let us all start this to make sure that we are also human beings. We are in a society that everybody is struggling for a small space we have on this planet. And we too, we have to fight to get our own. Thank you. And remember, love us, loves you, care about you, and we will meet again. So this episode is very important. And then another thing that last, and this is not something that I want to incorporate into my podcast, but it's just breaking news. Yesterday, Chuck Schumer of New York, Senate leader, uh, joined Republicans to pass this massive bills to take away our um, social security and other things. So if you are out there, if you live in New York, you have to know that this is what your leadership did today. That was yesterday. Schumer. That's what he did. I'm not just advocating for anybody, but it is true. It is what it is. 10 Democrats, 10 Republicans vote against veterans, voted against um, uh, dismantle voted for this administration to dismantle Department of Education, healthcare, and all sort of things. So those are the things that we are facing right now. But I just want you to know that you are so special, you are so amazing. May God guide you, protect you, and then be with you. We will meet again. I think this program. This is our first episode. So tomorrow we will come out with another one. May God